Welcome to Today in Nerd History. The Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode, Dr. Bashir, I presume, aired February 24th, 1997. In this episode, Dr. Bashir is selected to be the model for the next generation of emergency medical holograms, EMH. But he balks when his parents are invited to the station to be interviewed by the EMH programmer, Dr. Zimmerman. There is a dark secret in his family that he's afraid his parents will reveal. The Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode, Badda-Bing, Badda-Bang, aired February 24th, 1999. In this episode, when a programming glitch goes awry, mobsters on the holodeck take over VIX and open for business. But the DS9 gang takes it personal when their favorite hangout is no longer their favorite, and they plan to get the new management ousted. The Star Trek Voyager episode, The Disease, aired February 24th, 1999. In this episode, Voyager encounters a group of xenophobic nomads in space for 400 years with serious ship-wide malfunctions. An offer to help leads to serious consequences, and Ensign Kim gets entangled in a forbidden romance. Remembering John Vernon, born February 24th, 1932, and passed away February 1st, 2005. John Keith Vernon, born Adolphus Ramondus Vernon Agobusquis, was an actor who made a career in Hollywood after achieving initial TV stardom in Canada. He was best known for playing Dean Warmer in Animal House, the mayor in Dirty Harry, and Fletcher in The Outlaw Josie Wales. He made his screen debut in 1956 as the voice of Big Brother in Michael Anderson's film version of George Orwell's 1984. He returned to Canada afterwards and gained experience appearing on TV series Tugboat Annie and The Last of the Mohicans. During the golden age of CBC drama in the 1960s, he co-starred in A Cheap Bunch of Nice Flowers and in Uncle Vanya. He was in the CB series Wojak in the 1960s. He was in the movies Point Blank, Topaz, Mary Jane Harper Cried Last Night, One More Train to Rob, Fear is the Key, Charlie Varick, Black Windmill, The Quester Tapes, Brannigan, Herbie Goes Bananas, Airplane 2, the sequel, Ernest Goes to Camp, The Sackets, Chained Heat, Savage Streets, Jungle Warriors, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, Fuzz Bucket, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and Heavy Metal. He appeared on The High Chaparral and guest starred in Hawaii Five-0, The Silent Force, Mission Impossible, Sledgehammer, Delta House, The A-Team, Knight Rider, Airwolf, Acapulco Heat, Duckman, The Marvel Superheroes, Batman the Animated Series, The Incredible Hulk, Wildfire, Spider-Man, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Delgo. He died from complications after heart surgery. Happy birthday, Edward James Olmos. Born February 24th, 1947. He is an actor, director, producer, and activist who is best known for his roles as Lieutenant Marty Costello in Miami Vice, actor in and director of American Me, William Adama in the reimagined Battlestar Galactica, teacher Jamie Escalante in Stand and Deliver, and Detective Gaff in Blade Runner and its sequel, Blade Runner 2049. In 2018, he played the father of two members of an outlaw motorcycle club in the FX series Mayans MC. He is also known for his roles as Abraham Quintanilla in the movie Selena, narrator El Pachuco in both the stage and film versions of Zoot Suit, and the voice of Chicharon in Coco. His notable direction, production, and starring roles for films made for TV movies and TV shows include Wolfen, Triumph of the Spirit, Talent for the Game, American Me, The Burning Season, My Family, Mi Familia, Caught, 12 Angry Men, The Disappearance of Garcia Lorca, Walkout, The Wonderful Ice Cream Suit, American Family, and Dexter. Happy birthday, James Sloyan, born February 24th, 1940. James Joseph Sloyan is the actor who played several Star Trek characters over the span of 3 series. His largest, most frequent role is Mora Paul, the Bajoran scientist who first studied Odo in Star Trek Deep Space Nine's 2nd and 5th seasons. He also played Admiral Aladar Jarek in the Next Generation episode The Defector, Kimitar / Alexander Rosenko in the Next Generation episode Firstborn, and Mabor Jetrel in the Voyager episode Jetrel. Some of his movie credits include The Sting and The Traveling Executioner. Some of his TV credits include the Buck Rogers in the 25th Century 2-part episode The Plot to Kill a City, the miniseries Centennial, the made-for-TV movie The Violation of Sarah McDavid, Ryan's Hope, Party of Five, The X-Files, Quantum Leap, and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Sloan's voice is familiar to many as the spokesperson for Lexus. Happy birthday, Billy Zane, born February 24th, 1966. He is perhaps best known for playing Calden Hockley in Titanic. His other works include Back to the Future and its sequel, Back to the Future Part 2, Dead Calm, Memphis Belle, Tombstone, Demon Knight, The Phantom, and the video game Kingdom Hearts. He was also in 2 episodes of The Boys, playing a fictional version of himself who made a movie with Popclaw. Remembering Robert Kinoshita, born February 24th, 1914, and passed away December 9th, 2014. He was an artist, director, and set and production designer who worked in the movie and TV industries from the 1950s through the early 1980s. His career as a screenwriter started with 100 Men and a Girl in 1937, while it took several years post-war before he returned to the big screen in 1956 for the special effects task and built the famous Robbie the Robot in Forbidden Planet, although without credit. Happy birthday, Evelyn Guerrero, born February 24th, 1949. She played an ensign in the Star Trek The Next Generation pilot episode Encounter at Four Point in 1987. She was born in East Los Angeles, California, and was married to late actor Pat Morita for 12 years. She has 2 stepchildren with him and is sometimes credited as Evelyn Morita. She was pictured twice in the U.S. edition of Playboy, 1980 and 1981, in case you guys want to look that up. She started out acting career in 1969 with the movie Wild Wheels. Her film and TV credits include Dallas, Quincy M.E., The Colbys, Hunter, Dynasty, The Reunion, and Inferno. Her most memorable roles were that of Donna in both Cheech and Chong's next movie and Things Are Tough All Over. Happy birthday, Mark Moses. Born February 24th, 1958. He played Narok in the Star Trek Voyager episode Riddles, and later played Henry Archer in the Star Trek Enterprise episode Broken Bow. Outside of Star Trek, he is perhaps best known for his role as Paul Young on Desperate Housewives, and for his role as Herman Duck Phillips on Mad Men. Happy birthday, Tawny Newsome. Born February 24th, 1983. She voices Beckett Mariner on Star Trek Lower Decks. Well, that's it for today, folks. I appreciate you listening, and if you enjoyed the show, please feel free to tell your friends about little old me here. Have a wonderful day.